So
some
what
advice.
what, what was what was like the initial thing that happened that you're like, shoot, I need to, save my marriage? Like what happened with her? And
Yeah, so basically, I was totally different man before.
yeah,
Okay. I was taking the back seat, okay, in the relationship. Like took her for granted, and I was I was a, I used to be like a great family man, okay, taking care of my kids, the house, and everything. But as a husband, I was not a great, okay. Emotionally, I was not supporting her emotionally, not compliment her. Um, I was really busy with my life. I was in the routine, like in a daily routine. So every day, wake up in the morning, take care of the kids, the family, uh, go to my work and back home late night, and then go sleep. That's it. So every day, same thing. I was not taking care of myself, um, even physically. Okay. So yeah, I was, I really was a bad husband. Okay. Not like, argue with my wife or, doing some crazy stuff, but I was just, taking the back seat, like rely on her for everything. If we need to go to restaurants, I can ask her, okay, which restaurant are you gonna like, okay, if we get a prepare, planning for vacation or
being
something,
complacent, like relaxing a lot, like leaning back.
relaxing a lot. Yeah. So she was planning for everything. Okay. So then, last year I found out she liked another man. Okay. Um, you know, the way that I found out was really shocked for me. Because it was just like before 2 or 3 days before my anniversary. Okay. So I bought a gift for my wife for the anniversary, and then I received the flower. Okay. Um, so when I opened the door, I saw the flower. I was very happy. Okay. Then when I read the card, I found out was the shipping company. They send it to the sender, not to the receiver. They did a mistake in the shipping. So the flower was not for me. Was for the other guy for his birthday. So that was really shock for me, like wow, okay. And there was very nice words on the card, and you know, so I didn't talk to her about this, and I didn't know what to do. So I was watching my wife, and I found out she used to, they used to chat like every day through the phone. Um, they were not in a serious relationship, okay, but from his side, it was something for fun. Okay, like as a guy, found a desperate woman, beautiful. She's my wife. She's very very beautiful, and he's gonna hunt. And for her, she was thinking like, okay, she found her love, and she was chasing him all around through social media. Text him every day. So she found a replacement. Okay. Then when I talked to her about this, she admitted, okay, and she told me she wanted to leave the house. And then she left the house, okay, went to a different, she took an apartment. So I stayed with the kids, and I was really disappointed. Okay. I didn't know what to do. I was very desperate. Um, you know, all these things, anxiety, panic attack, whatever. I was crazy.
Yes.
Okay, and did a lot of mistakes at the beginning. I was begging her, to come back. Trying to buy flowers, buy gifts, expensive stuff. But like all these not gonna work. At the end, she has no feelings for me. Okay, and then she told me early, like, okay, I love you as a friend, but I don't love you as a husband anymore. I don't. I have zero feelings for you as a husband, but I want to stay with my life. Um, be around. You're a great man. You're a great, father for my kids, but not as a husband, as a lover. Okay. So, um, you know, I talked to therapists, okay, about this. I talked to marriage counselors. Uh, They didn't help me. Okay. Actually, they were guiding
What?
me in the
Yeah.
wrong way.
Tell me how they were guiding you in the wrong way.
Basically, they told me like, okay, let's you have to show her that how much you love her, okay? So try to invite her for a dinner, try, uh, do things that you never done before, like buy some gift, So all these things
Yeah.
basically were totally wrong, okay? So I was really, really needy, okay? I didn't find that out till after 3 months from separation. So I was doing everything, even, like in the New Year Eve, I do remember that, like um we went to a party, okay, and was celebrating and everything was fun, but basically she was taking a picture and sending it to the other guy. And she met the other guy on the next day. Okay. So basically her mind, she was totally not with me. She came with me just because she was trying to see like maybe there's something can be fixed. Okay. And then after 1 week from that, she told me like, okay, I want a divorce. I told her why, because I'm trying to get things fixed, and you see, like I'm changed, like I'm doing everything.
Doing all
Okay.
these things a therapist told you. Yeah.
Yeah. And she told me, "Look, no, I just feel like you are very needy. Okay. You're like my, I I just feel like you're one of my sons. Okay." So that put me down again. Okay. So I was really down. So I start, I said, okay, all these advices, there's something wrong with these advices. I don't know what to do. I have to find it out. I have to find something that can really work. Okay. So I was searching through the internet, watching a lot of videos on YouTube, and I found out, okay, what I was doing was totally messed. Okay. I was reading, I read,
You went on. There you go.
yeah. But basically, then I start watching your videos on YouTube. Okay. Um, your videos, and there was another, I forget, it was another therapist. They published same kind of topics. Okay. I think his name Brian, I think. Um, so I started watching these videos. Okay. Then I found out, okay, what I was doing is totally wrong. And also, I need to change. I need to do something for myself to really, really change. Okay. Because I'm very needy. Okay. And I'm very weak person. Um, I'm not lucky for. Okay. Because when I attracted my wife, I was in the army. Okay. I was in the army, like, you know how it works. Okay. So I don't care about anything. Okay. So I was really tough, man. And that's how I attracted her at the beginning. But when I left the army, I started doing the normal life. Became an IT guy and doing
Mm.
computer work and all this stuff. That's put me down. I forget myself. I forget everything. So I found, okay, there's something wrong. I don't know how to go back again um to my normal life. I need some help. So that's how I started watching the videos. I read some books, and I thought, okay, let me decide. Okay, between you and the other guy. when I watched the video and compared that, I felt like you published more information on the program. Okay, so that's how I was interested, and I submitted a request, to join the program, and then the team, they start calling me, and I joined. It was very helpful for me, okay, because changed my mind a lot and changed my way how to behave. Um, I healed from I stopped taking any medication at that time. Like after 1 month from the program, like I was taking medication for in depression and anxiety. I stopped taking these medications. I'm not taking it anymore. Started going to the gym, take care of myself, put myself in a priority. Like all these kind of stuff. And she became realize the difference. Okay. But on the same time, she was emotionally connected to the other guy.
Yes.
Okay. So I didn't talk about this at the beginning. Okay. Because my target at that time, I was focusing on myself. Let me show her how much I changed. And then when I'm going to set my boundaries, it's going to be very hard for her to decide to leave me.
Exactly.
Okay. Because now if I'm going to set my boundaries, I have no value. Okay. So let's work on myself first. So I start working on myself, in the different ways. I was focusing on these kind of stuff, like everything on the program, on my physical health and everything. Um, and then just before a month ago, so I saw like she was getting closer to me every time. Okay. And she's, um,
What were some of the things she was doing to get closer to you, Mohamad?
she started, the stages. So at the beginning, like
I
every
know, but
time,
you tell me, like I don't know.
yeah, like okay. So at the beginning, she was not accept anything from me, even like discussion or anything. Okay. So if we need to talk, we're gonna talk about the kids or work or financial stuff, nothing else. Okay. But then she started talking to me about, about her life, on her daily stuff. Okay, what she's doing, where she's going. Okay, I bought this clothes, about the stress. Um, she was talking to me every day about this. Okay, and she became closer, and then she started kissing me. She's starting. She told me like, okay. Um, she told me like, I see you like a different man right now, but I don't know. Maybe this is gonna be late. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna love you again or not. Okay. But I was not really taking care of about her words. Okay. So I just was, slow and steady on the race, like just keep forward. I was keep doing what I was doing. Okay. I sent the CLC report multiple times and um, do some potential, actions as well. Um, just a small stuff, very, very small stuff. I stopped buying, expensive gifts or whatever, So what happened that really changed her mind, okay, it was on my birthday. So on my birthday, she bought me a gift and it was a very expensive gift. So when she came home, she gave me the gift. I didn't accept the gift from her.
You didn't
So
accept the gift from her.
yeah, so I took the gift.
Oh,
I said thank you. She said, "Are you gonna open it?" I told her, "No, I can open it later." Okay. So she said, "Why?" Sorry. It's let me just. It's my boss. I just been another kind of meeting. Sorry.
it's all good.
Sorry, man.
Okay.
Okay. So she said, "Why you're not opening my gift?" I told her, "No, I'm gonna open it. I just need, you know, this is gonna be special for me. So I'm gonna let you know." So she left the house. I didn't even open the box. I put it in the package, sealed it out, put the shipping label to her address, and I write a letter. I wrote a letter. I told her, "Okay, thank you for remembering my birthday. This is meaning a lot to me, but I'm not gonna accept this gift from you. So because I don't feel it. From now, I'm a different person. I'm not doing something that I don't really feel it. So maybe in the future, if there is a future between us, again, if there is another life, then even a card from you is gonna mean a lot to me. But for now, I just feel like it means nothing. So, and I'm not gonna consider you as a friend. So basically, I'm not gonna accept that, as a friend, as a friendship gift." So at the night, she came late at the night at around 1 a.m. Okay. She knocked the door. I opened the door and she told me like, "I wish you know, you was this person before. You were this person before. And and you showed me like this kind of personality. Believe me, I would never left you." So I thought that's fine. Okay. I feel still have, hope. And then something became changed, like when I changed myself. Okay. There is another woman in my work, they were start chasing me. Okay. And she became very jealous about this. Okay, why are they chasing you? Why, what you're doing? And they're like, "No, you can, you can keep my phone with you. I have nothing to hide." Um, then after that, um, I put my boundaries. Okay, I told her, okay, I don't think, you know, I don't think our relationship is gonna work anymore. She said, "Why?" But I chose the right time to say that. I know when I when I was saying this, you know, I'm not gonna. I know what I was expecting the answer. I was expecting the answer. Okay. So she told me, "Why you're saying that?" I told her, "Because I don't feel safe with you." She said, "Why?" Because I told her, like you're chasing the other guy. I don't feel safe. I don't deserve that. So I'm gonna put an end. Okay. For this, I'm sorry. I love you. Okay. And you stay the love of my life, but I cannot take this anymore. So I'm sorry. Um, I'm gonna leave to your life, do whatever you want. Okay. And then she became an angry about this. Okay. "I have nothing with the other guy. I don't have a relationship. You just like um pointing the finger on me and you're crazy. You didn't change. You blah blah blah." But
Test,
I
test,
was
test, 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 test.
exactly. But I was very calm. I said, "Okay, I don't care about your opinion, but it's my life anymore. Like it's my choice. It's not your choice anymore. So no, okay, it's your life. I don't want to hurt you anymore, okay? Because I know if I'm gonna stay with you, I'm gonna I'm gonna be involved in your life, and I'm gonna do things that you're not gonna like, okay? Just to protect you, protect my family, protect my territory. So basically, I think the best solution is just to leave me alone, okay? Um, And then she called me on the other day. She told me, okay, I know why you said this. I think you found a replacement and you find another woman or something. I don't know. Okay, but it's not your business anymore. Okay. So I was very restricted. I stuck with my opinion, and she didn't survive for 3 days. So she was calling me. I didn't answer my phone. Like on the next day, I just text her, okay, is there something that, because you called me multiple times yesterday, so what's going on? Okay. So she, she texted me, okay, I just want to talk to you. I told her, okay, I'm gonna finish my work and then I give you a call. And then I didn't give the call, and then she called me. And she said, okay, why you didn't give me a call? I was very busy, sorry, you know. And then she said, okay, I just wanted to talk to you about what you said 2 days ago. I said, no, that's my final decision. I'm sorry. So if you have something new to say, I'm open. But if you're gonna talk same way, same things, this is not gonna work. Um, I don't have, I don't have the energy for all the stuff anymore. Okay. And then she told me like, okay, um, please let's go out for a dinner. Okay. And let's talk. And if you don't like it, this is going to be our last dinner. So please, I would appreciate if you can accept my invitation. So they're like, okay, but I will prepare for everything. Okay. So she said, okay, what time was? I'll let you know. Okay. Then I called her. I told her, okay, be ready around 7. Where are you going? I told her, no, you just dress up and then dress up nice, and I will take you. I will stop by your apartment and I'm gonna take you. So I took her. Went to a restaurant. She told me like her she don't want to leave me. She want to go back into the house, start give a real opportunity to our marriage, and um, we're gonna work together on this. I told her, okay, but I have some conditions to do that. She said, what kind of conditions? Now you put a condition to ask you to go back to my house. I said, it's not about just coming back to your house, to the life, but basically we're building a new life. So there's some stuff that I want to make sure is going to be in the right direction. He said, what? So I said, if you're going to go back to my house, then we're not friends anymore. You're going to be wife and husband. Okay. We're not going to sleep in different rooms. We're not going to do some crazy stuff. Okay. If you don't like it, if you don't feel like you're ready for this, so I'm fine. Okay. Yeah. We are in it right now. We don't have to continue. And then she agreed for everything. Okay. But she told me, okay, let's buy new wedding rings and just make it a new life. I said, I'm fine with that. Okay. So we bought a new wedding ring. Okay. She stopped the process about the divorce. Okay. And she's living with me right now. At the end, I would say we're 85%. Okay. Still, there's some stuff that I still need to work on it. She's still afraid. Okay. Um, about my change. Like she feels maybe I gonna go back to the same person before. Okay. There is another thing. Um, that I think she's gonna need the time for it. That's gonna be my question for you. I don't know what's your advice about it.
Well, with
She
Mohamad,
basically,
with the time we have left available, first I have a couple questions myself, then I'll answer yours. Like,
yeah,
I guess with our time, let me ask you just this one question, which is, I know it's not just one thing. A lot of guys want to hear one thing, but like for you to go from self-proclaimed I'm needy to like beautiful self-love, boundaries, assertive. This is what I want. How did you get from there to there? What is something that you did that was helpful from being that needy guy to where you are now?
It's basically a lot of stuff. Okay. It's not a one thing. Basically, it's you have to believe that. Okay, first that you are in the best situation right now, and your personality is it sucks, and you need to change, and you have to believe that, and then you have to use the tools. Like your program, okay, and the books. The books that the people in the program that advised me to read it. And I saw I was searching on the internet as well, like on YouTube, um, so I did a lot of research, okay? And yeah, through the program, taking care of yourself, build your self-confidence. Um, when you go to exercise, if you feel shame about your shape, about your clothes, about your work, or about something, you have to change
So
it.
it's everything. It's doing all the work. Yeah, I totally
Yeah.
agree. Mohamad, I know we're at time, but I want you to ask me some questions you have because I want to be able to answer those for you. So what's some of the questions you had?
Okay, so I have two questions. Okay, I need your advice because my wife, she mentioned like um for the sex life. Okay, she said in the sex life you are very gentle, very nice. Okay, I just wanted to be different. I told her what you like. She told me she I think she put me in a test again. She told me do your research, like one, change how we change, like, for your personality. I wanted to change in the sex life. So I wanted to ask you, what's your advice on this? If there is something that I can read, if there's something that I can go through, okay? Because she gave me the hint, like, okay, you're very nice. You're doing what I want to do, but you're not doing what you want to do. Okay.
So first thing first is in the course in the bonus section, there's 2 podcasts I did with sex experts. So
Okay.
there's 2 podcasts there. It sounds like she wants more dominance, right? Which is what women want most in the bedroom, what most women want. And she doesn't want to have to tell you. It's kind of like everything else in life, right? She says she just wants you to tell you what you want without having to express that. So practically what that looks like is you giving her orders in the bedroom. That's one thing. Do this, you're not allowed to do that. You put rules. If and I don't know how far she wants to go, like this is where communication comes in, but like you put rules in the bedroom, like you're not allowed to do this unless I tell you, you have to do what I say. And like changing positions, you move her. Don't say, hey, do you want to do this? Never ask her a question in the bedroom ever. Hey, do you want to do this with me? Do you want to switch positions? Never ask, just do. Move her around, right? And then like a lot of it is like physical dominance too. So pinning her hands down, right? Yeah, but there's also there is a module in the course on sex. Did you see that one?
I still didn't finish the course yet.
Oh, okay, yeah. So there's a whole module in the course on sex, and I go in this in depth. I base it off of this like sex expert that I worked with personally. And I would go through that because there's 4 different things that women want in bedroom. There's the dominance, the love, the anticipation, and then I think the release is what he calls it. And when you blend all 4 of it, it's like it's what all women want. And so let me pull up what this is, but yeah, more dominance, it sounds like what she's wanting, right? So again, that's not asking, telling her what to do, leading her, moving her around. And the module let me find it for you, but yeah, I would definitely go through that course module. And then in the bonus section, there's also 2 podcasts that I did with guys that are very powerful. So it's in sex. There's a whole one called Sex and Intimacy. It's level 7 of the course.
Okay.
Yeah, let me show you real quick. I can even show you. So right here, level 7, right? You go in here and it's like all of these ones.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Good.
Yeah. Cool.
One more last question. Okay. So my wife, she is not communicating with the other guy anymore.
Good.
She removed him from social media. Actually, she's not posting about anything about us in the social media.
Okay.
Okay. I think she is still afraid. She just want to make sure like I will change because it's been a month since we back together.
Of
Okay,
course.
so it's still new. So she's not communicating. She removed him from social media and everything. Okay, but she's still watching his stories.
Mhm.
Okay, and also she posting some stuff like about you lost me, something like this. Okay, and so I was kind of mad at the beginning when I found this out. She wasn't watching his story. She told me like, okay, I don't have any feelings toward him. It's something on my mind that I want to just fix it, not in my heart. Okay. So I stopped telling her why you still keep doing this. She still keep doing this. Okay. But she using like a different account for that to watch her stories. Okay.
How do you know?
I saw her phone. I found that there was another account. I didn't tell her, okay, there is another account. You're watching her stories. I told her at the beginning, okay, but I know she's still doing this, okay. And based on the information that I've got from her close friend, okay, she told me literally she need to rebuild her pride because she thinks she lost her pride when she was chasing him, and when he ended the relationship, she's thinking like she just feel like I want to win, like he lost me, I don't lose. That's the information that I've got from his close friend. But basically, I don't know why she's doing this. She's doing everything that I want. Okay, she's very nice to me. She used to say like I love you. Okay. Um, she keep her phones open like in front of me and everything. Like there's nothing hidden. Okay, but I know why she's doing this. So that's the question. Do you know, or
It's
maybe
the
there's
friend is honest with
some.
you. And Mohammed, so this is the same, you're going to follow the same process you did to get to where you are now, right? Which is continue to do this work of being that man, being assertive, right? Bettering yourself, working on yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, even. And then if this continue, this will die out, right? This will die out. It is dying out already. And it's just like the remnants, and it's going to be, there's going to be a closure. Our human brain cannot sit with an open loop for a long time. We need to sense closure. I think she's seeking closure right now, and she's ending that relationship. And so by you going into it and like saying, hey, you're still doing this, what you're doing is that you're reopening the wound, and you're actually creating more of a mental connection with her and this guy. You see what I
Exactly,
mean?
because when I talked to her about this at the beginning, there was a gap. I built like a gap, and then you know, and then she swore to me like I have no feelings. If I have any feelings toward him, I'm not gonna go back to you. Okay, so why if I love someone else than I with you right now, and then you, you know, um, you didn't push me or didn't do whatever just to come back. Like it was my choice. I chose you. So you have to believe this and this, just like something in my mind that I need to fix it. She did tell me what it is. But when I open this conversation, I feel like, okay, if I'm going to open it up again, it's going to be like insecure, like person, just like, you know, person seeking security, this person is going to be sound of neediness. So I just let her alone. Okay. Keep watching from the far away, just to make sure nothing's gonna go crazy again. Okay, because I put my boundaries. If something's gonna go crazy or something, then I gonna, show up and put my walls. But she's very okay with me. Okay, we're having sex. We're doing everything. Okay, but basically, I don't know why she keep me with this.
Yeah. So it's like I said, so psychologically there was a relationship there, and now she's seeking closure, right? She's seeking to end it. Right. And so she's being honest, like her heart's not in it. It's her mind just trying to seek closure. And so just continue on doing what you're doing. You're producing more positive emotional experiences with her. You're bonding with her again. You're reconnecting with her. And then if this still is continuing, like let's say a month down the road and she's still doing it, then you address that boundary with her. But right now, I would continue just doing what you're doing, because where you got right now, where she's at, you stick on the same path. Going back to like maybe bringing this up and saying, hey, like I know you're doing this, like that's going back into that needy nice guy, right? And that's what she rejected originally. So just like you trust yourself that you're doing the right thing. This sense of closure is happening, and like let it happen.
Okay.
I just one other question before I let you go is like, how from the moment you joined the program to getting her back, how long was that time period?
It's not a long time.
How long
So
do you think?
basically, I started the program in March. So it's 3 months.
Nice.
So 3 months till, because we came back together like last month.
I see.
So basically, yeah. So it's only 3 months. So that's why I told you like I didn't really finish the course.
Mhm.
But I put a lot of work on this.
Mhm.
Okay. I was start working on this on January. I was start working on myself, but I was looking for a guidance. Okay. Something to guide me to do what I have to do right now and what I have to do next. Just think, because I told you, like I did a lot of research on the internet and stuff. I get a lot of information. I was, I was crazy at that time, like finishing a book in one day.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was reading the full book in one day. So basically, I read a lot of books, just like in a week. Um, so yeah, like I was working on myself, but I was looking for a guider. And when I joined this program, it was a really good guide for me. Just show me, okay, what I have to do right now, what I have not to do right now. Okay.
Mhm.
I have to shift something to later. I have to bring this up right now.
Yes.
All these stuff. It's helped me a lot to organize things out and let my wife realize that I, might change.
Yeah. Mohamad, is there any last things that you wanted to say to me before we wrap up?
I want to thank you, okay, for everything, for your team. Um, you know, um, it was really great experience. Okay, not about just fixing my marriage, about fixing myself. Um, and now I feel like I back to the old life. When I was really young. In the 20s, when I was in the army, and I was enjoying my life. Okay, I still working on myself. I didn't finish. I didn't reach my target. Okay, I know it's gonna take more time, maybe a year, maybe two. But it's still, I know there's still road that I have to pass. But anyway, it was great. Like this program basically gave me a shortcut, because you know, if I was doing this by myself, maybe it's gonna take me forever, okay, to reach to this point. Um, but through your guidance and stuff, it just gave me a shortcut to reach the path in a short way.
And Mohamad, you wouldn't have gotten there if you didn't trust me and trust the team and trust yourself, more importantly, that you can do this, that you believe that you could, and you put in the work. And I'm so grateful for you for trusting us. So thank you.
Thanks.
Cheers, man. I'll talk to you. Bye.
Thank you.